Shri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Sakta Manapartha Yogam Yunjam Madashaya Asamshayam Samagrama Yatagya Sitita Shuno. Now here, O son of Pritarjuna, how by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you will know me in full, free from doubt. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Udupi, he asked two questions. You read the Chaitanya Charitamrita portion? He comes to Udupi. And he meets the people there. First they think he is Mayavadi, so they avoid him. Later they understand, no, he is a Vaishnava sannyasi, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in great ecstasy. See the Balagopala deity. He was very happy to see the deity. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu starts dancing in ecstasy, and they understand he is a Vaishnava. They come to talk. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when they come, they receive him well. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I have some question. Please tell me. I said, yes. What is the goal of life and how to attain it? So they replied, goal of life is to go to Vaikuntha, and to attain it, follow Varnashrama. Whatever Varna Ashrama you are, do it properly. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, both are wrong. Goal of life is to become attached to Krishna. This shloka has both. The goal of life and how to attain. If you go to any spiritual organization, ask them this question. What is the goal of life and how to attain it? You can know where they stand. Correct? So goal of life is to become attached to Krishna. Does not matter are we spiritual world or material world. And to achieve it, Krishna says, Tat Shunu, hear from me. Correct? If you hear from Krishna, definitely he will guide you to the goal of life. Okay, so this is very important. This shloka has both the goal of life and how to attain. And spiritual life is nothing but development of attachment to Krishna. Prabhupada therefore explains very nicely the 9 stages. Adav Shraddha. You also develop some liking for Krishna, just like the whole movie today we showed. So that people, it's basically an introduction movie. I felt more for Western audience. Indian audience, the dose can be a little higher. You know? The idea is what? At least now there is not much difference between India and West. At least the youth, there is not much difference. They are as materialistic that Americans. Totally, correct? Eating wine, eating meat, drinking wine, the same. Not much difference. For people who ask travel, not much difference left. So what is the whole idea? Somehow let them develop little attachment to Prabhupada. That was the whole idea of the movie. Begin. Shraddha. Correct? That is the objective. Objective was noble. How to make people attached. India means we would have little more kirtan, I was thinking in the movie. Some more philosophy. Philosophy was very simple and so what is the idea? More attached. So you develop some liking for Krishna. That is the beginning of spiritual life. Okay, I want to serve Krishna. That is where the spiritual life starts. ठीक है ना? वहाँ पे शुरू होता है. And then next is Shraddha leads to Sadhu Sangha. Those people who are serving Krishna with love, you go to them. Correct? Not officially. That will not be of any use. Actually want to serve Krishna. You go to them, what happens? You go, you feel inspired. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha. Then Bhajani Kriya. The next third stage is Bhajani Kriya. Then you take up the process of devotion service. They guide you. Do like this. Just like Krishna is guiding. Tashuno means hear from Krishna or hear from his devotee. They'll guide you. Then Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajani Kriya, Anartha Nivritti. Then unwanted attachment we have, they will go away. So many misgivings. Prabhupada translates very nicely. We have so many, just like Prabhupada. Now this seeing movie, for a common man, so many misgivings will go away. They think ISKCON is America movement. They will come to know it's not true. Correct? So many misgivings go away. Your doubts go away. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti. So as you chant Hare Krishna, your misgivings about Krishna go away. Otherwise, so why Krishna did this? Why he does that? Why did Krishna create this world? Why is making us suffer? And why did he Krishna create me at all? So many funny questions. And as many time you try to answer, you cannot convince them. You cannot convince them. But if they take to the path of devotion service, which is actually very simple and easy, what happens? Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anartha nivritti happens. And you unwanted misgivings about Krishna go away. Then what is the next stage? Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anartha nivritti, nishtha, firm faith. So firm faith, it doesn't come in first stage, it takes time. Then Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anartha nishtha, ruchi. Ruchi, you develop taste in Krishna consciousness. Asakti, same. Maya sakta. Start developing attachment to Krishna. So many a time people ask, can I develop attachment to Krishna? Yes. That is the whole process. But sometimes Prabhupada challenge why you come to our country, we have Christianity or we have this religion, that religion. Prabhupada said anyway, goal is same, to reach God. But I have a process which can give it most effective way, attachment to Krishna. Then you say, how do you say, I also have attachment to Krishna? No. Then why you are attached to dog? You are attached to so many things. You don't have attachment to Krishna, because if it is bhakti paresha anubhava virakti anyatya sad. If you become attached to Krishna, you lose attachment to anything else. You do everything else as a duty, but attachment is to. That is the mistake we are doing. Everybody knows we are suffering because of attachment. Everybody knows. But they don't know what to do. So some people say I have no attachment. That is not possible. We are not stones. Correct? Everybody knows I am suffering because of attachment. I think that everybody has realized. Correct? Society, many people say, common man also, we are all suffering because of attachment. So how I should be detached? That is not possible. But you should be attached to Krishna. So attachment to Krishna, just like your mundane attachments are there, let it be there where it is. We are not saying stop it. But Krishna attachment you put in, it will become so big that this will not be noticed also. Therefore Krishna is saying, Maya saktaha, become attached to me. That is the perfection of life. But it's not easy to reach that perfection. Therefore Prabhupada, when he was going on the ship, we discussed this every day, today morning also, Prabhupada chanted a beautiful prayer. And what is the prayer? The prayer was very nice, and he says, how do I make them Krishna conscious? And he quoted those verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, various quoted here also. Step by step, how you get attached to Krishna. Steps. What are the steps are? Shanavata. Therefore Prabhupada also says, the goal is to get attachment. What is the process? Tat shunu. Hear. From whom? Krishna or his pure devotee. Prabhupada says, don't hear from non-devotee upstart who's proud of their academic knowledge. Don't hear. It's waste of time. You hear from somebody who is attached to Krishna. How do you know somebody attached to Krishna? See what is sacrificing. Attachment is proven only by one thing: you sacrifice. Correct? Parents are attached to the child. Every day they will see the child is dropped safely to the school. You are sacrificing your time that time. Correct? Again they are worried, child does not come back. Again they go to pick him up. You are sacrificing, no? Your valuable time. True? Attachment is proven by sacrifice. There is sacrifice. So Krishna, you say you are attached, but where is the sacrifice? I am still attached to so many other things. No. We cannot, they say to be attached everywhere to is not the good thing. You should know something of everything and everything of something. So our everything of something should be Krishna. Our heart should be attached to Krishna. Maya saktaha. But for that, step by step process also is there. What is the process quoted? Shanavatam sakata Krishna. You start hearing about Krishna. What happens? Punya Shravana Kirtana. It is so auspicious. Hridanta Stuta Bhadrani. All the unwanted things in the heart vanish away. Vidunoti Suhasatam. Krishna, being your best well-wisher, he washes things from your heart. Why does he do that? He is your best well-wisher. Suhrit. There are so many kind of friends. Mitra Saka. But Suhrit means he always thinking good of you. Krishna, because he is always thinking good of you, when you chant his holy names, he removes unwanted desires from your heart. Maya Sakta Manapartha Yogam Yunjamadashaya. Okay? So Shanavatam Sakata Krishna Punya Shavana Kirtana Hridantu Sabadani Udanoti Sosata. Then Nashta Prayasha Badreshu. Nashta. As you are chanting Hare Krishna, Nashta Prayashu Abhadreshu. Unwanted thing. Almost. Prayashu means almost. Nashta means destroys. Nashta Prayashu Abhadreshu. When the unwanted things are almost destroyed in the heart. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. By what doing? Regularly hearing Bhagavatam. So Gita is also Bhagavatam only. So every day we have to hear. Nitya means constantly or regularly. If you want to read Bhagavatam, you have to read daily. Otherwise you cannot read that book. It will take you 100 years to read. If you read daily, then you can read. Nashta Prayasha Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki. As you gradually every day with the discipline start reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, you start cultivating attachment to Krishna. So whole Krishna consciousness Chaitanya Mahaprabhu compares to a cultivation of a plant. And Shravana Kirtana is the water you put in the plant of Bhakti Lata. Correct? It grows. So every day as you hear, gradually you increase your attachment to Krishna. ठीक है नष्ट प्राय शुभद्रेश नित्यम भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी. Then after that तदा रजस्तमो भावा कामलोभा दयश्चय. As rajas and tamas, tada rajastamo bhava kamalobha dayasche. As kama and lobha go from the heart because of kama and lobha, kama lobha is the manifestation of rajoguna. But as the rajoguna is vanishing because of your chanting, what is happening? You feel free from kama and lobha. You free from lust and greed. Correct? Lust, I am trying to enjoy material items, and if I get 100 things, I want 110 things. I am not satisfied. Whatever you plan for material enjoyment, it is given to you. Even if it is given to you, you are not satisfied, you want more. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj says, Tirpyanti neha, you never is satisfied. Chete ete anaviddam sitam sattve prasidati. After that, person get established in Sattva-guna. When he get established in Sattva-guna, you will be practicing Krishna consciousness 1 million years, but Sattva-guna will only come. See, the process has to work. You may be saying, I am attached to Krishna, chalo wo to badi cheez bol rahe hain. But I have to see these parameters which should be visible on the ground. What parameters should be visible? Kama, Lobha should be out of your system. Then you are developing attachment to Krishna. अभी आप खाली second class में आए हो. Two things should be out. Kama and Lobha. Lobha means greed. I want more. I want more. I want more. God has given everybody enough for his sustenance. But I want more. I am not satisfied. You have no faith. We are not peaceful. What God has given, I am not satisfied. I want more. I want more. That is greed. And Kama means desiring. This way I can enjoy. That way I can enjoy. Basically, both are manifestation of Kama only. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. So, Kama, Lobha, there is Chete, Ete, Anaviddam. So, when the Kama and Lobha is freed from the heart. We were reading in Bhagavatam, Prahlad Maharaj says recently, the moment you plan for sense enjoyment, that moment your suffering begins. And the moment you give up material enjoyment, that day auspiciousness starts. Your happiness starts. Your happiness is not in planning sense gratification. Your happiness is in rejecting sense gratification. But what are we doing? We are all planning. The day you start, forget about getting the object, because that is just like a simple example. In a desert, when you plan for drinking water in a mirage, your suffering starts from that moment. At the end, in a mirage, there is no water. Simply you ran only. So suffering started and ended is suffering only. But when you reject, there is no water in the mirage, that day auspiciousness starts. So tada rajastamo bhava kamalobha dayasche chete ete anaviddam sitam sattve pras. Now person is peaceful. And only now in a peaceful mind, where he is not running after mirage, he can think about where is actual water. Only then he can go to the next stage. Chete ete anaviddam sitam sattve prasiddhavati. And when he comes to Sattva-guna, what happens? Evam prasanna manasa. He becomes very joyful. So unless you are joyful, you cannot understand Krishna. Evam prasanna manasa bhagavad bhakti yogataha bhagavad takta vijnana mukta sangasya jayate. So he now starts understanding about Krishna. So unless you are joyfully situated, you cannot understand Krishna. Okay? And then chidyate hridaya granthi, all the unwanted knots in the heart are cut. Bhidyate sarva samshaya, all doubts are removed. Shiyanta chasya karmani disvanivashvamari, the person can then fully understand me. So here Prabhupada says one more thing about samagram. This is clear? How the shunu process, hearing process, makes us advance step by step, and Prabhupada knew this science will work. When he's going to America, he knows he has to make people attached to Krishna. He's very clear what process will make it work. That's the process. This is the process. They have to hear. Therefore, Prabhupada is doing Harinam, talking of Gita Bhagavatam. Many times devotees in America, they started telling Prabhupada will develop some street plays, some road shows. Prabhupada, stop all this rubbish. Don't contaminate. My movement is very clear and focused. My movement will only progress, or as individually we will only progress when we do Tat Shunu. When you hear about Krishna from Krishna or his devotees, you become attached to Krishna. Just like today, we are hearing about Prabhupada and so many Prabhupada disciples. Definitely it makes us more attached to Prabhupada. Correct? They are nice devotees. You look at we feel like hearing from them. They are very nice devotees. We accept their words. We also start developing attachment. Correct? If you are attached to somebody, I hear you, I also start getting attached. You can transfer attachment. The devotees are attached to Krishna, they can transfer that. Mahat seva dwaram ahu vimukto tamo dwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. So if you go to Mahat, he'll get him attached to Krishna, doors of Vaikuntha will open. And if you go to crazy people attached to sense gratification, doors of hell will open. Correct? No? Sangha is everything, association is everything. So where I take association? Tat Shunu. So this is very important. Then Prabhupada says one more interesting thing here. He says 3 levels of understanding. About God, there are 3 levels of understanding. One level of understanding is Brahman. But that's not complete. That's not samagram. If you hear properly, that is not the best. And the next level is Paramatma. That is also not complete. And highest is Bhagavan. So when you get attached to Krishna, the person, that is the highest spiritual advancement, therefore it is samagram. Maya asakta mana partha. He is saying, Arjuna, get attached to me. Then yogam yunjam madashrayaha. This kind of yoga you do. This is yoga. Because previous shloka Krishna has said, yoginam api sarvesham madgata antaratmana shaddavan bhajate yomam samyukta tamo mata. He said this is yoga. Yoga means shoginam api sarvesham madgantaratmana shaddavan bhajate yomam, who with great devotion, shraddha, are doing Krishna bhajana. So here same thing. Krishna is saying this kind of yoga you have to do. Now he has lifted Bhakti Yoga as the highest yoga in the 6th chapter. Now he is saying what the result of Bhakti Yoga will be. Maya Sakta means that is for a devotee. Who gets attached to Krishna? Only a devotee. Maya Sakta Manapartha Yogam Yunja Manashayaha. And with this way we take shelter of Krishna. Mat Ashayaha. Krishna is saying take my shelter. Then what is going to happen if you follow this Bhakti Yoga process? Asamshayam. Without any doubt. We have no Chidyate Hridaya Granthi Bhidyate Sarva Samshayaha. The last line of that. Bhidyate Sarva Samshayaha. All the doubts will be removed if you follow. Therefore, Prabhupada warned many times. He said, if you do not follow the process that you are given, all doubts will remain. Okay? So you have to sincerely follow the process. Asamshayam samagram. Why samagram? Because it is not impersonal understanding of the Brahman. It is not Paramatma realization. It is understanding Krishna in samagram, in completeness, with the personality of God. Some people only understand Krishna's one feature, the Brahma Jyoti, and they say that is absolute, that is everything. Soham aham brahmasmi. That's all for them. They are children in spiritual life. The next level they say, no, there is Paramatma in the heart, we should meditate. Okay, slightly better. But still not the highest. Samagra means to understand Krishna in completeness. What is completeness? Personality of God. Vadanti tattvavidat tattvam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavan iti shabdate. Krishna is understood in 3 stages: Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. So very nice, simple process. Anybody can follow this process. Even a child can follow. Actually, Krishna consciousness is a very, very nice, simple process. If he is sincere, it's very easy. We make it complicated, this process, when we play with the process. When we play with the process, then you make it complicated. Complicated is impersonalism. Therefore, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, then when Arjuna in 12th chapter asks Krishna, what should I follow, Krishna? Should I follow the impersonal path of meditation, or I should follow the Bhakti Yoga? So what does Krishna say? Follow Bhakti Yoga. And he says, I will quickly deliver you from the cycle of birth and death. It's a very simple process. But he says, if you take impersonal process, that is difficult. Kleshodhikarastesham avyakta sakta chetasam. Where bhakti is difficult. Bhakti is very easy. Impersonal path is very difficult. If you go to ritualistic, it is very difficult. Nobody can follow it. Klesho adhikarastesham. That is for impersonal path. Avyakta sakta chetasam. If you get attached to the avyakta, impersonal path, God is Brahman, Supreme Brahman, that will be very, very difficult. Because you cannot even describe. Here you hear pastime of Krishna, Mother Yashoda playing with Krishna, Radharani dancing with Krishna, Gopas playing with Krishna, Krishna killing the demons, Krishna doing this. Very easy. Very easy. You have a beautiful deities of Krishna, you can take nice Krishna Prasadam, you can have nice Krishna Kirtan. It's a very nice, simple process, correct? But impersonalists cannot do that. They cannot meditate on the deity, they cannot meditate on the holy name. They only that. How is God that? No, what is that? No, that it cannot be described. They say God cannot be described, but they write volumes of books on it. They are actually contradiction in themselves. They say God cannot be described. Then why you are writing volumes of books? Are writing. Hey Baba, talk about God. No, that cannot be described. Why you are writing so much? Simply a foolish theory. So that Krishna himself satisfied is klesha. If you read the Bhagavad Gita 12th chapter, Krishna says kleshodhikarastesham avyakta sakta chetasam. Those who get attached to the impersonal process, for them it is very. In fact, actually what happens, even as devotees, many people practicing Krishna consciousness in an impersonal way, they find it very difficult. But actually devotional path is very easy. Just like when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridas Thakur went to the house of Hiranya Govardhan Maharaj. So what happened? A lot of people are collected. When Haridas Thakur appeared, they all started talking about the holy name. So some people say, if you chant the holy name, what is going to happen? You will get moksha. Some people said, all your karma will be finished. Like that. So many people said so many things. Haridas Thakur was sitting there. They said, what do you say? Haridas Thakur said, these things you don't need nama. Shuddha nama you don't need. Nama bhas will do all this thing. Even shadow of the holy name can give you all this. So what does holy name give? Krishna prema. So devotees are after Krishna prema, not after the silly things. But in the beginning of Krishna consciousness, we tend to be impersonal. One person, Govardhan, Gopal Chakravarti, challenged Haridas Thakur. How can he say so? Just by Namabhasa, all karma will be destroyed. It is very difficult. Many births it takes to destroy Papa karma. Because klesha, they think without kashta it is not possible. Bhakti is not with kashta. Bhakti is very easy. We are not cheating society. Come here, very easy process, and tomorrow I'll tell you very difficult. We are not cheating society. It is a simple process for a simple person.